Okay, we're live from Breakers Billiards in Dormont, Pennsylvania, 2013 State PEA 9-ball championship semifinal match between Mike Davis and Derek Pogirski.
Looks like Mike won the lag. Let's see if he gives it that good pop break. Boom, and he does. Oh, look at the action on that cue ball.
Very nice. And this is George Biro from local here in Pittsburgh, and
Nick St. James, and we'll be giving you the blow-by-blow description of this semifinal match. Now, the winner goes ahead to play Adam Smith for the finals.
and the loser gets third, which isn't a bad showing in this tournament.
Now, I think you have the payouts over there, and there's also a Calcutta here, which was a nice chunk of change.
Oh yeah, so the lose, even though so third will end up with 860 from the tournament and 250 from the Calcutta.
Okay.
So Corey Young, who ended up losing that match, is alrighty. Good showing by a local player from Conway here, close, and he ended up with $430 for the weekend. So that's not bad.
The Calcutta is paying out 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3, correct.
Yeah. Okay, so Mike's cutting the one ball on the side and coming down. Played 2 in the
And he hit it
corner, but
hard.
he overrolled it.
And that ball was continuing to roll.
He could see a bit of the 2 ball, though. So it makes the safety a little easier.
It's a little steep, though. I mean,
Yeah. Play. No,
okay. Well, he hit a nice shot there. Okay.
what was that?
Yeah. Okay.
What did he leave Derek with here?
Well,
Oh,
he left
just
Derek with
scratched.
unfortunately, he left Derek a thin, he couldn't only see a part of the ball, so it looked like, so now gives ball in hand to Mike.
And again, this is the first game.
First game, it's a
Oh,
race to
this-
7. We are live. This is happening right now.
Wait a minute, I got to check George's pulse to confirm that.
Oh, thank you very much, Nick.
Now, how's he going to deal with that 5 ball?
Looks like he's going to try to, I don't know, Nick. This was a, Well, he has an angle, which I think he wanted one way or another.
Does he go into the balls or just try to hold it
He's
up?
going to float down and run into the ball. That's right. No.
A combination.
It looks like it's a little more difficult. It looks like it's
Yeah, the
difficult.
one pocket is over.
Yeah, the one pocket was Thursday and Friday, right, Nick?
Correct. And tell them who the winner was, George.
The winner was
Bill McCullum.
Bill McCullum, a local guy here. I mean, Mike Davis and Adam Smith were both in it, but Bill ended up on top.
And George, you played extremely well in the tournament,
I did.
finishing
Third,
third.
which
All
was
right.
great. For me, it was wonderful. I was
Great.
happy.
Well, the line on George has changed all over. Everybody wants an extra ball now.
Yeah, unfortunately. What was the final score was 7-5 in favor of Adam Smith in the last match on the winner's side.
Now notice this. Here's what a pro does on this shot. Plays a 2-rail bank and leaves him down at the bottom of the table,
Okay.
as opposed to trying to
Now,
cut the 5 ball in and
guess
roll
what,
up for
though?
the 7.
Who's he playing, Nick?
Yes.
Ann Arbor
5
Derek.
ball bank safety. Is that what you say?
That's what I was thinking. He comes across the face of the 5, and 5 comes down to the center diamond, and the cue ball.
Few people have had a shot named after them, but we call this the Derrick safety, the Ann Arbor Derrick safety.
Now, this is an important, they're going to take their time, I think, on all the shots now.
Do you have any idea who Derek lost to get in this one-loss bracket?
I watched a match. I want to say it was. Oh. Well,
Well, he got a lucky
it's
roll.
going to force Mike to execute. I want to say he lost to one of the big guns. I want to say Mike or. I think it was Mike or Adam. I think it was one of those two. It was on the TV table because he didn't play nearly as well. We announced it last night. It was one of them we announced last night.
Yeah, that's right. And he lost that match.
Yeah, he lost that match. He missed a 5 straight in, and I was
Yeah,
downstairs,
that's
and he
right.
said he had a funny angle. And
That's right. He's looking at both sides of the 5 ball to see which he prefers.
yeah, they're saying maybe he slides over. He banks this ball, maybe not to make it, but slides over and underneath the 7. It takes a good touch to do that, right, Nick?
Hooks the 7. Yeah. Looks good. Oh, he overamped it.
And he made it, though.
Oh, look. Did that table roll a little bit that way?
It might have, but it didn't roll enough. It might have rolled too much.
But did you get the impression that it was rolling to the
I
right?
think that's the English he gave it, though.
Is that right?
It was a twister. It was like
Yeah.
a one-pocket bank.
So the ball was still
started
spinning
here
on
and
its
it
way
was
down.
twisting towards the pocket. So I
Okay.
think that's
All
why
right.
it helped it. If it would not have hit that side rail going in there, it would have went in the hole. It touched the side rail.
Yeah.
Actually, that slowed it up enough.
Actually, when it started out, I thought it was going to hit the short rail first.
You're absolutely right.
Now, here's that delicate shot again when the ball's deep in the pocket.
Well, I think he comes out to the middle of the table now. From what I've seen from Derek, he's a nice, steady player. He plays the angles. Oh.
He took a gamble there.
He was hitting it hard. Even if he doesn't hit that ball, it goes around 2 rail and probably doesn't end up with shape anyway.
Well, he may have been thinking about hitting the ball a lot fuller
Okay.
and taking some of the natural speed off the ball.
No, this is the match to see who finishes in third. The winner of this match goes back to play Adam Smith in a winner's side.
But when he goes back to play him, it's a true double elimination. By that I mean he has to beat him twice,
That's correct.
which is a little different. In a lot of other tournaments you might see where the last game, if you come over from the loser's side, you merely extend the number of games in the final match. But here it's a true double elimination. Mike's shooting this left-handed. Must have a lot of confidence in that stroke.
I shoot opposite hand sometimes. I mean, in one pocket that comes up quite often. I have to shoot, as long as it's not an extreme draw or anything. Okay, Mike looks to be straight in. He pounds that ball in and
Takes the 1-0 lead.
a quick 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's fine.
And now we'll watch. Derek will be racking the balls, and while he's racking the balls, we have to say thank you to give a special thank you to our sponsors to sponsor this 2013 PA State 9-Ball Championship at Breakers. James White of Maudie Custom Cues, Gokhan Sinar, owner of South Park Mitsubishi, Paul Maudie, the proprietor and owner of Breakers, Tony Zenner of Zenner Vending, Dave Hanna of the Southwestern PAAPA League, Shane Jackson from Steel City Billiards.
Yeah, big thanks to all of the fellows who bring this stream for us. We also have a number of national sponsors, among which are Kamui Tips and Chalk, OBQs, Simonis Cloth, and Bankshot Calculator, all of which have been very loyal sponsors to Inside Pool.
Let's not
Make
forget,
sure you give them all participation.
let's not forget that special sponsor, South Park Mitsubishi, who sponsored both the stream and a tournament.
Oh,
And
and you pronounced that name correctly too. It's Gokhan Sinar.
Go-Kart Sinar. And a special thanks to JR and InsidePoolMag.com and InsidePool.tv.
Okay, now he's broken the balls, but
But look
he's a
what
little
has happened,
safe.
Nick. Let's take a look at this angle. Do you see what has happened?
Boy, he'd love to have a jump cue option available to him now, but he doesn't. Do you think he might play it safe by knocking in the 9 ball?
Unfortunately, I think that's what you have to do. Call a push,
Yeah.
right, and make the 9 ball, and then hopefully, and
Take that contingency out of the game.
take your chances.
Yeah, that's what it looks like he might be doing here. Okay, now he's
Okay.
left a tough hit on the ball, which Mike may accept or decline after he spots the 9.
Well, it looks like it's very close. I don't know if he's got. This is the best angle to see it from, but I don't know if he's got a billiard or not.
Let's just take the other angle.
Let's check it out.
And see if it's improved. No, it doesn't improve anything.
No, it's tougher to see from
I
that.
can't tell. Only Mike knows for sure.
Only Mike knows for sure. That's a tough angle. He gives it back, so he might not be able to even see that ball. Might be
But percentage-wise, I think Derek did make the
optical
right
illusion.
move.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
at
has
that
to
point
get rid
in
of it
time, you
because-
had to. You can't let Mike get it over in one shot.
Yeah, you can hope that some good things happen here. Does he get to a rail?
No.
No.
Now, that's trouble for Derek because there's nothing tied up. He's already given Mike's gotten a quick game under his belt. This is not the way if you're Derek, you want to start the match. But we'll have to see what happens here with Mike.
He's looking to get on the 4 ball here. He decides to roll down toward the bottom rail.
I think it passes past the 8 easily. Do you think?
Yeah, it goes past the 8. There's no question there. And it gives him a natural angle to roll over for the 5 ball,
Yeah.
which, thinking about a pattern, if it does, it allows him to play the 6 in the side, the 7 in the side, 8 in the corner, and back up for the 9 in the corner.
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah, you're right. 6 in the side or the corner, I don't think it matters to him because the 7's sitting in the middle. He can do whatever he wants almost from here.
Okay.
And did he
I overstroke this?
I think he's getting.
Wow.
Oh, you think he got a fortune there with a roll?
Oh, he did. He overstroked that ball.
that a little bit. I was just going to comment on how I think he was getting comfortable with the table, and
Now he has
overstrokes
to make a little pattern change and play the 6 in the corner rather than the side. The critical part here is to make this ball. You're close to the ball. Makes the shot a little more difficult, but he can hold it up. And he did it real well.
Yeah, no trouble there, Nick. Not really. Executed perfect shot.
Now it's just a matter of coming off the 8 at the right angle.
The shovel. There's a good view of the shovel, even though we should be looking at it from this angle.
By the way, if any clothing lines come out with a shovel on it, we have to give credit to Alvin for that.
That's right.
Now notice what he did there. He decided to come off the bottom rail as opposed to coming off the side rail to get position on a 9 ball in the same pocket.
And we'll look right down the barrel here and watch him. He's basically straight in.
Pick up a lot of tips watching these pro players. And Mike is off the pro tour.
That's right. That was a quick one, huh? One mistake and done.
Okay, George is going to give us a scoring update. Well, we just mentioned some of our sponsors. Bank Shot Calculator. Throw that on your iPhone. OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, and Simonis Cloth. And George, we can't forget about Gokhan Sinar from South Park Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Sponsoring both the stream
And the tournament. Okay, let's see.
Is he serving lunch for us too, George?
I don't know. Let's hope
Okay.
so. I'm thinking about that right now. And the total number of players to play in this 9-ball event is 29. The one pocket had 13. That was a Thursday, Friday event. This finishes up today here. This is the second to the last match here. And we're live streaming right now from Breakers in Dormont. And that's, again, Nick, a powerful break.
No question about it. And notice how the cue ball just got bumped a little bit, but it held up in the center of the table with her for quite a while.
I know.
Now, he's looking at the side pocket.
No, the corner.
Hey,
You think
All
that? I
right.
think it's below the side. I think he has to shoot in the corner.
is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if he shoots it in the corner, he's got to come off the rail and back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
I know he let that cue ball slip a little bit the last time on that 5-ball shot, but I think Mike's getting comfortable with the table right now. He just looks like he's stroking the ball very well.
And you get a little more comfortable when you got a 2-zip lead.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's used to playing, he's used to playing, all the players on the pro tour, the tour. So
Now,
You
does the
know.
5-ball pass the 9 into the lower left corner?
let's take a quick look this way. It looks like it comes towards him from this shot. So I don't know if it passes the other way or not. So we'll see. No, must only go on that side.
Yeah. There it is.
Now it's a little funny angle, but what do you think? A
Ah.
straight draw, a straw stroke, just a firm draw stroke to
Yeah, I think
shorten
he's.
it
I
up
think
a
he's
little
just
bit.
going to snap it back off the side rail. There we
Very
are.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, looks like he'll drag it back for the 8-ball in the right corner.
Yeah, I think he'll just draw it straight up and either corner.
Mike, you could fool us all by following this ball.
He did. He got a little fortunate there. He could have touched that 9 and it would have made a lot longer shot.
That's a contingency I'd like to take out of the equation. That 9-ball.
It
He
worked
came
out.
awfully close to it. Of course, even if he hit it on the side, it wouldn't have been disaster, but it certainly isn't what he wanted.
No, but if it hits it full, it could have been. And
Oh,
look at that
my.
shot. That's surprising. That come out of nowhere.
I think he dropped the shovel.
He did. I think the shovel lost a screw.
Well, Derek, this is your chance now.
That's right.
Get back in the match.
That's right. And then it's Derek's. If he happens to get out here, it's still his break, so he can try to cause some damage.
All right.
You stay away from the side pocket? Yes, he did.
Yeah, you got a nice little bump.
Now we're going to look straight down the barrel.
He's not quite on the rail, so he can get a full tip on the cue. Check the speed he hits this at.
Now, he doesn't pound them in like the other players. He likes to roll them a little bit more.
Got to have a lot of confidence in your stroke to roll a ball like that.
He missed that. Oh, no, he made that.
No. Derek
No,
Derek did make the 9-ball.
2-1.
Alvin was concerned that he walked in front of him on the shot, but doesn't let anything disturb him. Derek's concentrating on the match. Okay, Derek's doing a little doodadding.
Yeah, he is. No, he's re-racking. That gives us a chance to thank our sponsors for the tournament. James White of Mahdi Custom Cues. Gokhan Sinar of South Park Mitsubishi, the owner. Tony Zenner of Zenner Vending. Dave Hanna, the representative for Southwestern PA APA League in this area. Shane Jackson from Steel City Billiards. And Paul Mahdi, proprietor here at Breakers, along with Grace, this wonderful pool room that hosts the state 9-ball PA championship.
And let's make sure we mention our other sponsors. OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, Simona's Cloth, and Bankshot Calculator, which George and I promise to get downloaded this weekend.
Only if we have the iPhone, Nick. And we want to thank special thanks to Gokhan Sinar. He's a double sponsor for the Ustream that brings this match live.
Let's see if Derek pops this break. No,
But the
he
five
hit it
ball
a little
goes.
more differently. But he got the wing ball going for him.
A special thanks also to JR and InsidePool.com, InsidePoolMag.com, and InsidePool.tv.
Is that just Inside Pool TV or
.tv.
I wasn't sure.
It's on the iPhone and iPad. It's
The iPhone and iPad, that's right. The Apple.
They share on the Ustream. They share this
Okay.
on Facebook.
And if you're on the Ustream, there's a share. The word share is down there. If you run your cursor over that, that gives you options to share via Twitter, via Facebook, via different social medias. Make sure everybody takes full advantage of those options.
Did he hit this safe hard?
Yes.
You'll have to move a second, Derek, for us to tell. The answer is no. He's left Mike a shot. Mike's trying to decide on where to play the 2 ball. He has some options. We're liable to see the super shovel here.
Super shovel. Okay, no, he slid that ball. He hit that ball good. Now, there's been a comment about how many players came to this tournament, Nick, and I even talked to Grace last night. She owns the pool hall here with Paul, and we aren't sure, why did only 29.
Oh my goodness!
Why there's only 29 players? They're trying to figure out maybe the $125 entry fee. People coming in from out of town maybe have to get hotel rooms and everything else, and I'm not sure. They expected a better turnout last year. They had about the same, so they expected this year to be a little better, and it wasn't.
Well, I'm sure after seeing the fellows on the stream, next year is going to be packed.
That's right.
Get your entry fees in early because they shut it off at 64.
Now,
Derek is playing a two-rail
kick, which he very easily could
Made
hit.
it a 3-rail kick.
And
We got an unfortunate roll.
he did get an unfortunate roll. Now, the only thing is, and from this angle, you can see it's a fairly simple cut for Mike. Is he going behind the back, Nick?
There's a possibility. We haven't seen him do it yet, but it's in his repertoire, that's for sure. Here it goes.
Yeah, here it goes.
Your favorite shot,
Who
George.
does this? Francisco Bustamante. I seen Boosty playing for a lot of money and pull out behind the back.
All right, now get the other camera angle on this shot. Let's see if he's got much of an angle.
No, we can't see that's the only two. This angle here is not going to help you.
Nah.
So this angle.
Doesn't appear as though he has much of an angle,
Well,
but maybe just enough
player
to.
his caliber he can draw it straight back and out, or just cheat the pocket a little bit and float it up there.
That's what it looks like he's going to do. Cheat it and float it up there.
Yeah, the four ball's in an area where he didn't. It's in the middle of the table. 6 in the middle of the table. I think Mike made an unforced error and gave Derek a game last time. I don't think he's.
All right, make sure he doesn't hit the 9 ball here
That's
if he's
right.
going through it. That's it. He cleared the 9 ball by a couple of inches.
But it got funny, Nick.
Yeah.
Just a little funny, not real bad.
Yeah, he overrode the 6 ball just slightly, but just enough to change his pattern.
JR said big thanks to both of you guys. You did a
Okay.
great job doing
No problem. Tom, thanks.
Oh,
Look at
he
that,
took
Nick.
a chance.
Wow, that was.
Well, he had to come between the 7 and 9, coming off the bottom rail, making sure he doesn't hit the 7, and he overcut the ball, which threw the cue ball over toward the 7 instead. All right, Derek, here's your chance to tie this match up.
And that all became.
Now, see, it's in the pocket again, but he elected to draw it out of there this time.
Oh, he's going to use the bottom rail, I think, yeah.
Yeah, there he goes.
And that all became. This all became a factor because of the position that he played from the 3 to the 4 and got a little funny. And that what caused him to get a little funny on the 6.
Now he's got just enough angle to get over for the 8 ball. That's
Nice shot.
nicely
He
done.
just just barely missed that 9. They wouldn't have been happy if it would have hit the
Now,
9
what do you feel
full.
comfortable with on this shot, George?
This is a tough shot, Nick. 'Cause
Drawing it off the rail?
I go two rail. I
Two
go
rails?
high and 2 rails right-hand English.
Yeah.
But you can't touch the side rail here. You have to hit off the bottom cuff or in the center of the pocket.
And that's what our friend Derek's doing.
And he hit it right, like I said, off the cuff. He didn't stroke it, though, it seemed like. He said, oh, she straightened it up too much, I think. Well,
Yeah, that's a danger.
come on, Derek.
Is he going for the bank?
I think he is. I think it's just, I don't think there's much safety play here. I think it's just a inside. He's a one-pocket player, you told me, so.
Oh, did he hit that good?
Yeah, that's
My goodness,
that's a
split the
one-pocket
pocket.
bank, buddy.
Yeah, he used about a tip of inside center English and fired the ball in.
And he ties the match up at 2-2. This is,
Okay.
we've had some late, yesterday wasn't so many good matches, but today on the stream so far has been wonderful.
That's Derek Pogirski
Pogirski. It's 2-2, Derek Pogirski.
out of, as the name implies, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I believe Derek said he's in the roofing business.
That's right. That's what you said yesterday. And we want to give a special thanks to our sponsors here at the State PA 9-Ball Championship. James White, Marty Custom Cues, Tony Zenner, Zenner Vending, Paul Marty, the owner of Breakers here in Dormont, Gokhan Sinar, owner of the South Park Mitsubishi, Shane Jackson, Steel City Billiards, and Dave Hanna, Southwestern APA League.
Wow, did he put something into that break? That was a two.
Uh-oh.
That was a 2 megaton break with a possible
And,
cheap game coming up.
And 2 balls are in the pockets, and
Maybe that's what we should rename him, Alvin. Megaton Mike. Huh? All right. You like that better than the snow shovel?
we're gonna have to see it. Do you think that's the only play he has, Nick? Is to play the combination, or
Well, it's not the only play, but it's so inviting. He's looking at it intently.
Mike the Snow Shovel Davis.
He's committed to the shot. It looks like the combination is on. And he makes
Wow.
it. Fires it in there.
he fired at it? He was like, I'm not taking any chances of this bobbling or sitting in the hole. Let's put it that way.
That went in at warp speed.
That game took about 13 seconds.
Okay, we got a quick update on the score here. Mike takes the lead.
Mike
3-2.
Davis, 3-2.
There's a slight delay in the characters appearing on the screen, but we'll verbalize them for you.
Yeah. Well, that was me. Okay. Well, Mike's standing at the table while Derek's bracking. This is something kind of new. Okay, now he's out of. But this is something new.
Yeah, well, he's examining the
seen
rack
that.
there. He's giving that casual look over his shoulder. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Now, since Mike had such success with that pop break, do you think Derek might change over?
I don't know. I think Derek's going to stay with what he's comfortable with. I don't know him that well. You seem to know him better than I do. But I don't think I don't know for sure that. We'll see.
Oh, he went for the pop break this time.
Oh.
And he makes
got
the ball,
kiss.
too.
That 9-ball almost kissed off that 2-ball
That's
going
true.
in. That would have been a quick game.
Yeah, he saw Mike's success, and he decided, I'm going to attempt that once or twice and see how it works out.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to. I think we're going to see a safety here.
Not the traditional Ann Arbor Derek safe.
No, maybe, though.
Maybe.
He might come across the face of the 1 and send the 1 down by the 5-6 and bring the cue ball over by the 8.
He seems to love that shot.
He hits it well.
Yes, he
How
does.
can you argue with that?
Mm.
He's definitely going to have to pull a good one out because you're playing a player at caliber of Mike Davis. You can't just push the ball and let him see it. I mean, you can't do that.
left him a ball.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Looks like from that angle he can. From
he had that
angle,
disgusted.
he
You saw that
definitely-
disgusted look on his
yeah,
face. You
from
knew right away
This
that he
angle
left him
here,
a
he
shot.
got all kind of room.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now let's see what
Is
we
he-
got going on here.
Now, he surprises you with his ingenious safeties. Naturally, he has an option of the bank, but it's doesn't appear to be his best option. And he has a combination possibly, but he comes up with some ingenious safeties from this stage.
Yeah, he definitely. I can see
He,
how.
he sure shows his pro experience out on the tour, seeing
right.
these things played many times.
And I guess my point is I can see how he's won the number of matches that he has won. Okay,
He was
so
still tempted with that combination for a second there, though, wasn't he?
What's he playing? A billiard here?
No,
Or
I
the
don't
bank?
believe so. He likes the combination.
He likes the combination.
Yeah. And
Huh.
if he can hold the cue ball up without being hidden by the 7, he may have another shot if he makes it. Oh, he plays the
he was
7.
playing-
There's what we talked about, that ingenious
right.
safety move.
And the thing is, he planned this, everybody,
Chad back up.
that, there's not many ways to kick at this ball. So, yeah, somebody thought he was going to.
Can't stay logged in?
Well, that's her. I don't think anybody else is having a problem staying locked.
Okay.
Nobody else is mentioning it.
Well,
so.
George, you did mention they could pick it up on Twitter, Facebook.
That's
They could
right.
share it there as well. All right. Derek's got a kick here.
This is a tough kick,
Yeah.
I think. In my opinion.
One rail kicks are always tough, particularly at this distance. He did it
hit
well.
The face, but he hit it too well almost.
Yeah, and he left Mike a shot.
Unfortunately, might as well be ball in hand, to be honest with you. It's
Very close to it, that's
You
for
know.
sure.
okay. Mike's going to bear down here, make this ball and just get the angle, because if he can float the cue ball down to the bottom rail to get on the 5, the 6 is there, the 7, the 8, and the 9's, straight on the side. So, do you see any trouble, Nick, other than this?
No, that's it. If he gets on the 5 ball, and again, rolling down to the bottom rail to it, he should be in position to run out. There he is. He gets to the bottom rail. But even if he gets flat on the 5 ball, it doesn't
the 6
matter.
isn't far enough off
he's
the
got
road
a-
to cause him trouble. He's
He's got a natural angle on the 6 ball. Now, does he like to play the 7 in the side?
I think he does. Oh, he come up a wee bit short there. I think he wanted to be a little straighter.
Yeah, there's no question he wanted to be a little further down the table, at least to the
Is he
side
going to
pocket.
jack up him straight down and back or go 3 rails out and around? No?
Just like he's going to spin it back. Yeah,
He was able to
yeah,
punch
able to
it.
get enough English
Stun
to spin it.
Stun shot.
Okay. Now he pulls it behind the 9 ball and shoots it in the same pocket. Oh, wait a minute.
Or just goes forward
Yeah, he's
3 or
looking
4
back.
inches. And
he's looking
just
at both the
floats it in.
side and the corner. It's-
depends on what table I'm playing on. If I trust the table, I float it in. If I'm playing and I know the table doesn't roll, funny, I just float it in. But
All right. Mike pulls another game out. It was interesting. He played the 9 ball in the side pocket. It was a sharp angle cut, but he made it look easy.
so now we got Mike is up to 4. and Ann Arbor Derek is at 2. Now I know people. I don't want to get crazy with this, but Ann Arbor Derek doesn't want to let Mike get too far ahead because a player that caliber is going to be tough to, with alternating breakneck. It doesn't allow a player to run multiple racks, which it helps the lesser player get more times to the table, but it also stops somebody from being able to win 3 games in a row, consecutively without, breaking and running 3 games is my point.
No question, George. It's much more difficult to overcome a deficit when you're alternating racks. All right, let's see the Megaton Mike in action. How wham!
Oh, 2 balls though. Was that considered the wing ball went in, Nick?
The one ball flew in. I
The
didn't
one
see
went in the side, the other one went straight in the corner.
I didn't see the other one going in. I was watching the one ball there.
That's so powerful when you can
Oh, it is.
make that. I mean,
Well, look at this. He's made 2 balls, like you said earlier. He's playing 7 ball now rather than 9 ball.
it doesn't look like he has a pocket. Do you think he has a pocket?
Doesn't appear to be. Both the
It's
side
tight. We'll see.
and corner are blocked by the
See
3
here
and
in a minute.
5.
It's tough to
Is
tell.
this another ingenious safety coming up? Or can he make
No, it
get
looks
the
like
angle shot?
No, we can't. Well, it's the wrong angle. Looks like maybe I don't know. We'll know in a second. A bank.
It's a
The
bang.
straightforward banking, but he did not execute that.
Jeez. It boggled around in the pocket there 3 or 4 times and still stood up.
Yeah.
But again, now this is one of those delicate shots again that he miscalculated the last time he had one. Let's see if he's learned from that. He's got the 3 ball relatively close, so he can just pull it out of there a little bit.
But it's
That's
important
now
to get
see
the
what he
right
did.
angle here to get to the right angle for the 5 to get to the 6. If he can get from the 5 to the 6, he has a decent chance to get out.
You notice how he hit a full ball there?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't allow the cue ball to travel much.
Well, I think kind of got a little straight.
Doesn't
Looks
want to
like.
get on the rail here.
Kind of your when it goes to your point about that full ball hit is, I read once that if you're cutting a ball, especially in one pocket, if you're cutting the ball, you can either control the ball or the cue ball. But when you're cutting a ball, it's tough to control both the ball and the cue ball. That becomes, So when like you said, when he takes that straight pocket shot, he can control that cue ball. He's able to.
Yeah, just when it looked like he was getting into stroke, by that I mean feeling very comfortable at the table, he got real flat on this 5 ball, and he's got to pull it over, and he's a little hesitant about the shot.
Come back a little bit more. You'd have been okay if he'd just left the cue ball a little bit more in the middle of the table, and even taking a cut shot one way or another.
He's still undecided. Well, the balls certainly aren't going to change, so I guess it's up to him to make up his mind.
It's tough to tell from this angle if he's dead straight in or.
He's got a slight angle.
So you think you can go 3 rails and out? I mean, that takes a hell of a stroke.
And that's what he's trying, it appears to be, but that does take a heck of a stroke.
Oh,
1,
did you see that ball?
2, 3, 4. No.
But that 5 ball almost popped out of the hole. He hit that ball so hard.
Sure.
I had that happen to me about a week ago playing one pocket. There was no balls in my hole. I slammed the ball in to try to, force the ball over. The ball went in and come back out, hop back on the table. That's the first time I've seen it on these
Yeah.
beautiful diamond tables.
He's going for the short game now. Looks like a 6-9 combination. And it's just like we were talking about earlier. When the safety's as difficult as the shot, go for the shot.
And I'm sure it comes into play, Nick, on who you're playing. If he's playing a lesser player, he might play safety. He might send a 6, a backup table and try to. But if you're playing Mike Davis, you got to take advantage, right?
And that's what he's doing. I hope he's not putting too much right English on that. To overcut the 9 ball. Actually undercut it.
Oh, but
Got away with it.
got to roll.
Well, let's put it this way. He's forced Mike to kick.
Yeah.
But he can stick the ball there
Yeah,
quite
with
easily with a
little bit of right English. Is that what?
low hit and stick the ball there. Now he's in a dilemma. This is a real dilemma. Ball's out toward the middle of the table, which makes it a smaller target.
Yeah, but Mike overhit the ball a little bit. If he would have hit just a little bit less, it would have been a lot of trouble. I don't know if he
Oh,
can see
yeah.
this ball or not.
Well, we didn't see the angle real well, but I thought he hit it pretty well. I thought he hit him, but maybe not. You think he can see it?
No, I don't know what. I'm
he's
not
looking
sure.
at it from
He's
the
looking
back.
at it like it's very close. Let's put it that way. He's not looking to measure the angle. Let's put it that way. No, look, he's
Yeah.
hitting it straight in.
Yeah, looks like he can catch a piece of it. So Mike did err slightly by
Just
allowing
gotta
him to
worry
see
about
it.
that corner pocket scratch. Oh, and he was just playing safe. Okay.
Beautiful safety.
Well, you know what they call that? Just staying alive. Right now, he's
Right.
just trying to.
No, but it gives him another opportunity at the table, possibly. Now Mike's got to
Mike's
give this
gonna-
some serious thought.
That's right, because I mean, he could play safe, try to bring the 6 ball straight back to where he's at, and slide the cue ball over, or
Yeah. There's no easy way to hide the balls,
no.
so you just got to use distance.
That's what I thought. That's what I called. It overhit a little bit, but fine. It actually forces Derek to make a decision here, because if he would have laid it on the rail, Derek might have been able to play a safe back at him. But now this forces him to do something a little different.
This is going to be an interesting shot. He's at a bad angle for the infamous Ann Arbor Derek safety, where he pops the ball off
You're
the
right.
bottom rail and puts it back up on the other rail. So he's looking at something a little different here now.
Especially when you're down 2-4, you can't let up. You have to bear down here, and this is where you look at it. You take your best guess, and or not guess, but your best shot, and get confident and just stroke it. And
Yeah, his favorite shot is just a little off angle because if he were to shoot it now, he runs the risk of scratching. So he has to come up with something else.
looks like he's gonna cut the 6 back into the 8, and let the cue ball come around 2 rails. That's
Yeah.
a nice. That's a creative shot.
The
if he does that.
unfortunate part about it is if he hits it too thinly, the ball will go over toward the side rail, which, yeah, that happened. But,
Don't scratch.
oh.
He got a little unlucky there.
Got real unlucky.
If he hits the side rail and the cue ball bounces down, it's a
Yeah.
it's a great shot.
Now, does a 6 pass the 8 in that corner?
We got that
Take a-
angle shot, but
yeah,
if,
let's take a look.
Mike, yeah, well, nope, it doesn't.
Nah.
Even if it does, Mike doesn't want to take a chance. Well, maybe he does. I don't know.
He's giving it a second look.
It's close for sure.
It's real close.
If he's looking at it that long, it's really close.
That's when
Kinda-
it's great to have those youthful eyes.
That's right.
See the edges of balls real clearly. So it apparently goes.
It went straight in.
And he stroked it well, too. He got all the way back for the
He
7 ball.
stroked it in.
Yeah.
Well, there's not
That
much.
was a shame for Derek to take
Yeah.
that 3 rail scratch. I thought he hit the ball pretty well. He had a good idea in mind, but
That's right. I agree.
he
And
just,
he's got a tough. He has a tough road to hold now, right?
yeah.
Because 5-2. Now you're talking about having to beat a Mike's caliber of. Yeah.
You say something, not me. You say it, not me.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Somebody's mentioning about Pete Petruna, which I don't know who Pete is.
He plays on the team with Gene Rossi.
Oh, okay. He can beat who?
I think he's Gene Rossi's protege.
Okay, but he can beat Ann Arbor Derek, because I'm not sure that they're talking. They better not be talking about Mike Davis, because I'm sure there's going to be a couple people that think that might. But Pete Petruna can give Ann Arbor Derek a run for his money. I don't know. Ann Arbor Derek can place. I watched him. He beat me 7-1. So there's no way I would say anything about him.
But the question is, George, can you beat Pete Petruna?
Yeah. Could I beat Pete Petruna? I don't know. I'd try him. I'd have to try him, Nick. You know, I'm here in Pittsburgh, and you know when somebody says, "Do you want to play for money?" and I ask them their name, and if I don't know who they are, I say, "Well, if I don't know who you are, I got to play you because you'd have to, you know, because I know most of the good players in Pittsburgh." So
Well, don't you on Google and try to find out some information about them first? No, you don't
that
do
takes
that.
too long. By that time, they'll start talking about weight if you start.
They changed the game on you.
So no. So it's 5-2. We're live here at Breakers Billiards, this 2013 PA State 9-ball championship. We're down to the last 3. This is to decide the third place finisher, and who goes back to see Mr. Adam Smith on the winners. You know, to play Adam Smith.
And we might want to make note at this point that both Derek and Mike were beaten by Adam Smith.
Yeah. Adams played well. I mean, I think he struggled one time. I watched him struggle a little bit, and he seemed uncomfortable a couple times, but he's played.
Derek has that frustrated smile on his face as he shakes his head and says, "I can't be safe on this 2-ball."
Yeah, after what? How many balls went in on a break, Nick?
Oh my gosh,
3.
3 balls on the break.
How do you make 3
It's the
balls?
best. Well, it's the highest number of balls he's made on the break, and now he's got to push. Does he want to get that 9 out of there?
Oh, here. Well, no.
No.
Wow. Oh, he's going to tie a ball up. No. Oh, he's just going to. Okay, well, let's see what Mike does. We'll go over from this angle and watch this. This is a bag, Nick, or no? This might be a safety play.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these guys hit this ball so well. That's what I mean.
Because even if he hits the bank well, he's got to hope that the cue ball comes out of their corner, and
And
it's
did you
just
notice,
no
Nick,
percentage.
when he made that shot, the cue ball went off the side rail. But do you remember what he did? It went off the bottom rail. He
as
can
well.
control the ball. They
Right.
control the ball so well, you know.
And
very
then you can
confident.
judge the speed a lot better when you're using that second rail.
Oh, damn.
Well, it's a difficult one-rail kick.
It was. There was no doubt about it. He gave it a try and rolled it. Now, what's the
Yeah.
trouble here? Is he going to be able to?
Oh, he looks like he's got to get on the 6-ball. Once he does that, that combination can be made pretty easily. But I'm kind of disappointed. Derek's sort of given up. He's got that frustrated walk around the table.
Yeah,
he's kind of
it's
given
tough.
up now
It's tough.
at 5-2. And
When you had a
ball in hand.
couple, when you play a really good player, it honestly seems like you have a certain number of opportunities, and if you don't take advantage of them, they don't come around. You know, it's not like they come around. You know, I mean,
When you say a certain number, you mean a few number.
a few, especially with
Yeah,
Mr.
Mike Davis type. Let's see how he gets positioned on this 6-ball. See what he does here. He's trying to roll straight down, so he has it either in the side or the corner.
Ooh,
And
what do you call that? Overjuiced it? He overjuiced it a little bit.
Yeah.
He had the juicer on full power.
Derek's looking intently at the table now. He says, wait a minute, could this be my reprieve?
That's right.
Let me talk to the governor about this. 50-yard line is right.
And the shovel is shoveling right now. But he says, no, well, no problems.
Yeah.
Well, let's look down the barrel of this combination.
Mm.
That pocket looks inviting, doesn't it, Nick, for that ball?
Yeah. You got a high probability on this combination.
He hits it with authority. The cue ball ends up going through on 3 rails.
Yeah, no commentator's jinx on that
No.
shot.
Mike is taking the commentator's jinx right out the window. He's just pounding that ball in, and he takes a commanding 6-2 lead.
This might be the last scoring update you have to do, George.
That's right. And with that, we might as well give a special thanks to our sponsors.
Absolutely.
One more special thanks to James White, Monty Custom Cues.
And how
Dave.
about Go-Kart Chinar from
Go-Con.
South Park
Go-Con
Mitsubishi?
Chinar, the owner of South Park
Yeah.
Mitsubishi. He is a wonderful double sponsor here. Tony Zenner of Zenner Vending. Paul Motti of Breakers Billiards here in Dormont. Shane Jackson of Steel City Billiards. And Dave Hanna, Southwestern APA League representative.
And after his showing last night, we're going to call him Spectacular Shane Jackson.
That's right.
Played phenomenally last night. Don't forget, we have a number of other sponsors here that we want to keep track of. And I want to make sure you use their products, which are among the finest in the world. Kamui Tips and Chalk. Are you kidding? How do you get any better than that? OBQs, Simonis Cloth, known worldwide, and Bankshot Calculator, which again you can easily pull down on your iPhone over the weekend.
Or iPad.
Exactly.
Special thanks to JR at InsidePoolMag.com and InsidePool.tv. And now,
And as George just announced those two sites, you mark them, bookmark them, have them as your favorites, and get to them real quickly when you want to get to these good matches.
and one more reminder: when you're watching us on the US live stream, there's a share. The word "share" comes up on the screen when you run your cursor over the bottom, and that you can share via some of the social medias, Twitter and Facebook, and you utilize that. There's no use in them having it and you not utilizing it.
Well, he was taking a flyer, hoping for a good roll, and he got a mediocre roll, one which allows him to play safe. The bank looks blocked by the 6-ball. So he looks like he wants to play a safety here.
I think he's gotten comfortable. I don't think, he's feeling right now like, doesn't matter what I do, I'm not losing this match. But you can't take, he better not take nothing lightly. But he executed. That was a fine save.
Flawless. Yeah, he's thinking about revenge on Adam.
That's right. And unfortunately for Derek, if he doesn't hit this ball, the balls are wide open. And even if he does, he has to worry about leaving him a shot because, unless he really moves the balls,
That's a great design on that T-shirt that Derek's wearing, by the way.
That's right.
He's got the PA State Championship on it. Looks great. They can be purchased here at Breakers, too. Matter of fact, you can take a chance on winning some. All right. He's trying a...
Is it a 2-rail kicker or 1-rail?
I like the 2. Yeah. Oh, the English took on the second rail.
Well, that
Held
second
it
rail
up.
comes up short. That's a
Yep.
one-pocket bank.
There you go,
You
George.
double bank on the one pocket. You don't bisect it, in a try, in a 2. You always have to aim more, and then it shortens up on the last.
On-
Zigzag bank, always,
It's going to shorten up on that second
On
rail.
the short rails, it's going to shorten up. On the long rails, it opens up.
Okay, there's a great tip for you guys, all you one-pocket players. George, you're giving away all this wisdom. You sound like Chip Klein.
Oh, geez.
He's the kind of guy that shares his knowledge with everyone.
Chip is, he knows 20 times more than I know.
Chip is here today somewhere. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, he's still down there, I think. I seen
Yeah,
him last
good.
time we walked down there.
Maybe we can hook up for dinner today.
Oh, very nice. You and
Chip, if you're listening in.
He can't be listening, Nick. He's downstairs.
They don't stream downstairs.
Not us. No. I don't think they want to hear our voices all day, Nick.
No, I don't mean on the PA system. I meant online.
Oh, no.
He might have his iPhone cranked up and
No, maybe.
listening in.
Okay. So now this is how do you hit this one?
Wow.
This is a little touchy. Is he going to come 2 rails? I bet no, or just straight up and down.
It looks like he's going to try to draw it 2 rails.
Whoa.
Wow, and it fell.
What
a shot.
Is that he played it that way?
Oh yeah, he played it that way, but
Wow. I would have just went
he-
3. I would have went 3 rails actually.
yeah, but he forced it into the long rail,
Yeah,
making sure he took the scratch out of the equation.
but he almost scratched in his corner.
Well,
Okay, well,
you got to give up something.
it doesn't matter. Mike Davis says, "Listen, guys, it doesn't matter what you guys say. I'm just gonna pocket this ball and pop it back." And Adam Smith,
Oh, you're
get
getting
your
a
boots on, bud, because
good look at the shovel stroke
the
here.
race is on.
The snow shovel stroke. How does that?
Oh, snow shovel stroke.
Yeah.
And let's watch this ball. It's a little bit of a cut.
By the way, was Alvin up here earlier telling us we're going to get about 5 to 6 inches of snow?
He said
It's
it. Yeah,
moving in
8
from
inches.
Ohio.
Some of them in Ohio, 8 inches. Holy snow. And
Oh,
see,
my gosh.
Didn't I tell you, Nick, that there was more angle than he wanted?
Oh, no question about it.
Okay, well, this is.
Still a little surprised.
What do they
at
call
that
this?
mess.
A blood test? Do they call this a blood test? You're getting a blood test right now, bud.
Can we turn on the meter and see what the pulse rate is on Derek on this shot?
Is the ice water running through the veins?
Here it is. Do or die, Derek. Step up and pop it in.
Pop it in and stay alive.
Right. A lot of tension here on this shot for Derek. He's staying smooth, though.
Oh, no.
Well,
No,
a
he
little
drove
tough
that
shot,
ball.
but
Yeah, it was tough. I mean,
yeah. All right, does Mike bank this ball and call it
no, he
quits?
just cuts it in. That ball's far enough off the rim.
Is that right?
He's going to cut this, but the angle was a little. Oh, you were right, Nick. But
That was a sharp angle.
I think that was a.
And you notice if you hit the corner of the side pocket, it'll spit it back out at you. Okay, we got
Well,
life.
We have life.
He's on life supports, but
And
he's playing
but
nonetheless.
Guess what, Nick? What is he's breaking? So
He just wanted you to make a score change again.
that's
there,
right.
see?
Because you jinxed. It was the jinx tapping because you the one who told me I won't have to make no more. Okay, and this is George Biro at Breakers in Dormont, Pennsylvania, alongside.
Nick St. James, the dynamic duo here, giving you blow-by-blow descriptions of the PA State 9-ball
Is
tournament.
he dwaddle? Is he gonna dwaddle? Do-daddle?
All right, let's
Is he
get this
doing
straight
any of
now.
this?
This is the doodad.
Do-dad.
Is he doodadding?
He did right there.
There he is.
This is the first
Oh,
tap we've seen.
This is the advanced doodad. It
Now-
comes complete with tap.
Now, I think Paul Motti once told me, don't be tapping the balls. There's no need to be tapping the balls. Who did Shane play? Shane, I don't know. I'm not going to use the guy's last name, but a guy from out of town. He played a gentleman that was in from out of town.
You
and
know
they
the
play.
first name.
Yeah, I know the first name.
Go ahead, you can say the
Okay,
first
Scott is his name.
name. Okay, that's
From
all.
what I believe, I left and
There's only 4 million Scots in this world.
yeah, that's all right. And you know, hey, Shane, I guess he won last night. Who know? You know, he shot well.
All right, let's see the pop break. Come on,
Okay.
Derek. Bang.
See the wing ball.
Oh,
the one.
the 9 went in.
But it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, but it had a chance at the table.
Yeah, but the one ball,
Oh, boy.
the one ball was going on the side, and the cue ball beat it to the side.
Yeah, and it looks like the 3 clears the 6 ball, too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get a shot of that lower end of the
Let's
table
do
here
this.
quickly, George. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe not. Huh.
Well, it's going
Well,
to
we're gonna
take a
find
little
out
bit of a
real
run
soon.
out here. I know this, Mike. This is what I've heard from experience. Mike wants to run this rack out and then get to Adam Smith. He does not want to play bad in the last couple games and then start playing Adam Smith. After that he missed a 9-ball twice in the last game. So he does not want to, not get out here and Derek, somehow end up. But he wants to end on a good note. Is that right, Nick?
That sounds logical to me. I'm still interested in how he's going to play the 3 ball.
Well,
Yeah, he got a little out of line here.
he got funny here.
He may have to change plans. We may see one more patented Mike safety.
Mike safety here, or is he gonna shoot it in and slide down and play the combo? Oh,
It's the patented
the
Mike.
two-way shot.
He almost had the safety curse where
See,
an
you
object
guys gotta
ball
pay
falls
attention, because that was a great shot.
in. Yeah. Yeah, you just saw Mike execute one of his patent safeties. Now, George, you have to say that Derek's the underdog here. Serious underdog at this
Yeah.
game.
In the match.
Well, in the match as well, but I mean, this particular game, he's a serious underdog.
At this point in time,
He has
you
little
kick it,
chance. He
goes-
has little chance of hitting it. What about tying up a couple of balls there, George?
You think?
Maybe rolling the 5 ball down and tying it up.
You
with
know
the
what? That's
4.
not a bad idea, Nick. I think that's a very creative shot.
Because the percentage of coming out of this unscathed is pretty low. First of all, it's not a real big object ball, and then secondly, the chances of not leaving a shot are pretty remote.
You're very smart, Nick. That was
The curse.
the curse.
The curse.
Well, you know what?
Now
though?
Mike doesn't have to worry about
Yeah,
whether
but-
the 3
but-
ball goes in the right corner, because it
Yeah,
certainly
but-
goes in the left.
Yeah, but it's still tough. The 3's down this end, the 4's down that end. This isn't an easy out. He doesn't have to get out. Let's put it that way.
Well, I bet Derek would like the opportunity.
Well, yeah, but
All right, let's see how he executes here. Oh,
Do you think
look
he's
what he's
playing a
elected to
3-ball
do.
combination and maybe laying a 9 there?
That's exactly what it looks like.
And then the 3, he's taking a quick way.
You know, he gandered at that before, and I just thought, now he's going to pass it up. But there he is.
And look at how good he hit that ball.
Oh, my
Who would have
goodness.
believed it? Now we're going to get the shot.
You see the
Up,
winning?
he threw the towel
the
in.
towel
The
came
towel
in.
came in, and even I could have made that shot, Nick.
That looks like an origami towel there. What is it?
I don't know. That looks like a napkin. It doesn't look like a towel.
That's what I mean.
It's a white napkin, and
Folded in the sign of a
Mike
dove.
Davis victorious over Derek Pogirski.
All right, congratulations
from
to
Ann
Mike
Arbor.
here.
Congratulations, Mike, and we'll be back. Mike will be playing Adam Smith in the finals. True double elimination, live streaming here from Breakers in Dormont.
Great. We'll be back in a few minutes, folks.